Okay, welcome back to our third video in our new series, Adventures at 50 No Limit, and we already have our first guest. Yes, this is my girlfriend Lexi.
Yeah, we're gonna grind it up.
Yeah, we're gonna grind it up. So
It should be called Grind It Up.
yeah, that's
Grind it up.
I think there already is someone that does a grind it up series.
What? But we're the grind poker creators.
Sort of.
We are. It's sort of.
I don't know if we are. So our balance starting the session is we're up $40.
Oh, ballin'.
Yeah, we're up $40 to start the session. I think last video I said I was up 45, so I kind of lied. So we're just gonna play two tables of 25-cent, 50-cent zone poker on Bovada once again. And yeah, if you don't want to, you don't have to sit here like a chum the whole time. But
It's okay. I'm doing some online shopping over here.
yeah, so we just got back from the mall.
Christmas.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was really crowded. A lot of people were shopping today.
And we found parking.
And we found parking. Yes.
That's all that matters.
Yes. I guess that's all that matters.
My mom got in a car accident one year,
Shopping or at the mall?
at the mall, looking for parking.
How would you get? Never mind.
It was a rental.
I'm sure it's a common problem.
Lexus too.
Really?
Because we were getting our tires changed or something, and they gave her a car.
For getting your tires changed, they give you a rental car?
Yeah, when you have like it's for free. You don't pay for it.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
you didn't know that?
I don't know. That's fine. I thought tire change was just kind of a standard.
Well, if you take it to the dealer, they give you one of their
they give you one of
cars.
that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never done that.
So we went to the mall, and we were waiting for a spot, and she has a blinker on.
Uh-huh.
And while we're waiting, some car just pulls out from behind and hits her.
Oh, that's not good. Were they mad when you took it back? You had to have been pissed. You had to pay for it, didn't you?
I think my mom. Well,
I'm just gonna fold the A6.
to be honest, I think my mom went and got it fixed before she took it in.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because
She knows somebody that has a
yeah,
car
she knows
shop.
somebody that has a car shop, so they fixed it
Oh,
for her.
you know what? I don't know. I think I'm gonna take that little mic. Actually, hold on. Let me see if because this sounds really bad. Just say something. What's your name?
Grind poker.
That's your name? Okay, I think it's moving. I think we're good. Okay, I'm gonna fold over here. I guess I'm folding over here too. I would have opened the 9-10 on the left table. I'm gonna put these backwards so that the mic's closer to you.
Okay.
If I don't know if you, yeah. Hopefully they can hear you.
Hopefully.
So yeah. What would you do over here with the 9-5 suited? I'm gonna open the Jack 7 on the left table.
I would go all in with a 9-5.
Okay.
I would call, check, fold on the
Call,
river.
check.
So sick, money in the bank.
Okay. She has a lot of poker experience, as you can tell. All right, I'm gonna start with the C bet on the left table. I'm just gonna fold the ace-2 in the big blind. I'm probably gonna play so bad this session, being preoccupied. And I have my dog over here who's
It's the whole family.
needing attention. It really
the whole
is.
grind poker family.
It really is. I'm gonna. Okay, all right.
He says hi.
I'm just gonna check back on the Jack 7. Any
Means
min bets into me?
hello.
That's interesting.
Wait,
What
so
would you
these
do
are
there?
actual people that are playing right
Yes.
now. Well,
Yes.
we are playing.
I'm just
right
gonna fold
now.
the Jack 7. It's kind of interesting.
That's crazy.
Played. I don't think we have the best hand. Oh, and also I apologize for my voice. I have been sick.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she was sick and I got sick. I haven't really been sick though. It's just more been my voice the past 2 days. I'm just gonna fold the 6-9. Some water. So how's your experience? Your
So
filming
far?
experience, yeah.
Well,
Is it fun?
yeah. Glad to be here. This is all.
It's very exclusive to be here, I should say. You are the first and only guest.
So
to
we
appear
got a
on the
pair.
show. We have a pair, yes.
Not the best pair.
No, I can't
It's
see
kind of
here.
like
No,
that pair of shoes that I tried on. That was not the best
Yeah.
pair of shoes.
Exactly.
but-
So what would you do?
I'd play. I'd have a little
Would you
fun.
just call? You'd call? All right, let's
Yeah, just
have
play.
a little fun.
What can you lose?
Money.
Well, I
lose the
guess there's
money.
always that.
You've been watching too many Jay Carver streams.
Yeah. You can always take one.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna fold.
Okay,
Would you have
fine.
folded there?
No, I would have kept going.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just gonna fold the king 5. I'm gonna play this 9-7 if it's folded.
I fold that.
Do you know what the button is? Just gonna fold the 4-2.
Okay.
I'm gonna try raising
I know
small
I've
here.
heard the saying "hot on the button."
Hot on the button.
Is that a thing?
No.
I swear I've heard poker people be like, it was
Hot
hot,
on
on the button. You know, I had a 5 and I had a 3 and it was just hot on the button.
Okay.
And I'm just like, oh.
Can't say I've ever heard of hot on the button.
Okay, then I probably made that up. We should make it a thing, you know. What does the button mean?
The button is the dealer button. It's the last to act post flop, and yeah, I don't even know how to describe it when I play poker. But no, it's the last person to act post flop. You're like in the best position.
Okay. So
from the button,
it's pretty hot. You're hot on the button.
yeah, you can be hot on the button.
Yeah.
So normally pre-flop, when I don't know if you even care about strategy, but if in the buttons when you can be like the most aggressive and have like the widest range, like the widest starting hands, because you have the best position post flop.
I see. Well.
2 dogs going crazy. I haven't seen them play with that toy before.
What toy do they have?
The dog from IKEA.
Oh.
I bought a dog that looks just
Yeah.
like Frodo, or a stuffed animal.
Okay. No, we don't have any.
Just gonna fold.
We buy our dogs a lot of toys, and just in case you have a dog, that tears.
Are we getting paid for this?
No, that tears dog toys all the time. I highly recommend IKEA children's toys.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know,
okay,
we
okay.
buy all the dog toys and the dog
They rip the dog toys
and
instantly.
they shred them. We bought this IKEA dog toy for like $4.
It's like a kid's toy. It's not.
Yeah,
Like,
and all of a sudden, it outlasts every single dog toy.
that's true. It probably has been the longest.
Yeah, and it's in
gonna see
perfect
that.
condition. And if you guys could see what our dogs are doing to it, like, you'd be yeah, it's amazing that
we
dog
turn-
toy is still intact. Ooh,
Yes, it is.
We got a king
It's even
and I said a king. I was gonna say key.
All right. What would you do with these pocket jacks over here? Would you raise?
Yeah, of course.
We're
so
hot button. We're hot on the button.
We got a.
All right, we're gonna bet over here
Okay.
too. I'm gonna bet like 850.
We
Is
got a
that good?
KQ.
Do you agree with 850? You agree with betting over here?
Yes. I mean, you got a K and a Q. So,
Yeah, we got a
King
K
and
and a
a
Q.
you know, so I think you're pretty hot on the button there.
We are on the button.
Yeah.
Both hands. I'm gonna start
Well,
with the
that's
two.
a
He
hot
ended
on
up
the button.
he ended up folding over
If
here.
I've ever seen
I actually
one.
wasn't 100% positive after. I mean, I definitely think betting is fine on this right table, but I got kind of scared after doing it because I wasn't paying that much attention. But I think the 10.
Did you fold?
No, I
Oh.
bet and he folded.
Did he win then? Yeah.
Yeah, and then on
Pretty
this
good.
table we bet and he folded as well. On the
Wait,
left
you,
table.
you bet and folded left, but you played the right.
I won both.
Okay.
I bet on both tables
okay, you
and
won.
they both folded.
Okay, good.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna fold.
So we got a
the
good
6-1.
hand right there on the left.
On the okay. Yeah, we do. Would you just check or raise?
I don't know. Whatever you do when you have a good hand.
Pretty nitty. So I just like to check.
Oh boy.
No, I like to fold.
Ain't nobody got time for nit bitches like you.
God, too many streams for you. Just gonna fold the 6-jack. How about this one?
You got a better hand than your last hand. 'Cause you got an A now.
We're hot on the button.
Again, hot on the button.
I'm just
right
gonna call.
here,
I'm not gonna raise. I'm just
ladies
gonna
and gents.
call. Hot on the button.
Do you ever okay, so I don't play poker at all, but
Yes.
sometimes I'm watching you and then I'll see that you'll have like a king on your right side and then I see that there's a king on the table on like your left side and I always think like if only I could just drag
Yeah,
that
okay.
king from this
Okay.
table over to the other table, we'd be set.
I
Do you
think
ever
about
think
that. I think about that
like
all
you're
the
like,
time.
oh, like I bet I don't know. I don't play, so I really don't know. But sometimes I'm like, if I only could swap these, or like, you know, you'll have like right now you have like a jack and an ace, and let's say you had a
On
jack
this
and an
swap,
ace on this other hand. I'm like,
I
if
just
I only could
only
swap,
drag these over.
even just like, or just use all 4 cards and just kind of mix them up.
I'm
would
trying
be
to think
sick.
if I think we should probably be betting on this left table. I'm just gonna check
Probably.
back though. I can knit.
Um,
I'm not sure if that hand folds. That's okay, but I think I should have played that differently. Well, not
Also, do you ever
necessarily.
think that
Whatever.
some
I guess we're
people-
not talking about. We're not gonna talk that much about poker. This.
we're not?
Well,
ever-
we're talking about poker, but I'm not gonna.
Do you ever think like, I don't know. So talking about that thing where I wish that I could just like swap the cards, like I can't talk. So I'm mainly saying that because I saw the king over here on the board, and then I
Yes.
saw that you had a king on your other thing.
On the
so I was
right.
like, oh, it'd be cool if you could,
Switch up.
whatever.
Yeah.
But do you ever think some people like get confused for a second and like will play on it, like they're looking at the board. And then I don't know, never mind. I don't know if people say that. But I feel like some people would probably, like, they're not thinking completely, and they'll just be like, oh, yeah, sure, and then they...
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll...
Yeah, but...
Like, it'll be, like, a 2-second thing they'll think about, but it won't, like, then they'll be like, what am I thinking?
All right, yeah. I mean, yeah, but, like, in this case, like, on the right table, like, it's, it's right here.
Right.
And they're right next to each other. So I don't think that it's that often that happens.
Right.
But I have done that live where I thought I had, because like you check your you look at your cards and then you don't you're not staring at them like you are playing online poker.
Yeah.
And I had I thought I had pocket sixes and the flop came like with the 6 on it. So I thought I flopped a set with my pocket sixes, but I really had I think I had pocket 5s.
Oh, I see.
So I was like really aggressive, and they actually got mad at me because, what happened? I was really aggressive on the flop, and there was 3-handed, and one person went all in, and then I came over the top and raised, and I guess the next guy to act, oh my god,
Jesus.
Bram. The next guy to act had a really strong hand, but he ended up folding, after a long time, and then after when I showed pocket 5, I thought I had a set, but I showed pocket 5s, and then he was pissed because he, I guess, had a really good hand, and I made him fold by raising. But, I mean, I was pissed because I lost.
That sounds like the game.
Yeah, but so that does happen live. I mean, that doesn't happen often, but
Right.
you do kind of forget sometimes.
Well, I was just saying, like, let's say you have a few tables going,
Yeah.
and then on one of your hands, you have, like, like 2 4s. You're like, you have 2 4s, you have a pair of 4s, and then all of a sudden you get 2 4s on the other table, and you're like on the board, and you're just like, oh yes, and then you like look, and you're
just
like,
go all in, like
no,
instant?
but let's say you have like 6 tables
No,
going
the
that you're
thought
like,
could definitely cross your mind.
like
but
for half a second, you're
Yeah.
like score, and then you look, and then it's
you're
like,
not happy.
well, if only I could swap. The whole drag and
Just drag the cards over.
like right now, we have 2 9s and then we have 2 9s, but I mean that doesn't really count for anything.
I'm just gonna fold on this left table.
What about if you fold on your left? You gotta fold on your.
Well, no, because I mean he
already-
check
yeah.
raised all in on the turn.
What else?
Yeah, what else?
This is our dog's
Dog's
Santa.
Christmas Santa.
Christmas.
I'm gonna raise ace queen under the gun. It's pretty cool. It fits you. It's not around. Oh, it's not strapped on though.
I don't know if I can.
I'm just gonna call with
where
the
is it?
10-8 on the right table. There's no way that's gonna fit you.
Oh, God.
Hey, Prim, come here. I'm gonna start with the c-bet on this left table. What are you doing over there?
I'm like, oh, it smells like dog.
I don't think they've even worn it, have
They
they?
have.
Oh, we had it on front the other day.
You know,
Our front was kind of
wears
stinky.
it all the time. He wakes up in the morning and he's like,
That's all he wants. I
where's
just
my
want
Christmas hat?
I just want my Santa hat. I'm just gonna check back on this left table now. I think. We're quickly losing. I didn't realize that. Hey!
Prim, come
And
here.
now he bets. And
Prim.
goes. I'm gonna fold after the flush gets there. Not that I necessarily think he only has flushes, but I don't think we have the best hand. Maybe we could. Maybe. I'm just gonna fold though.
Okay.
Like this is probably a horrible video from an actual poker standpoint. Maybe we should just let you play. Maybe that'd be more interesting.
To see what my...
Just like not even talk about it. Just let
I'm
you
just
play.
not an experienced person at all, so let's see how a total noob would play this.
Yes.
Well, probably pretty well.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty lucky. Look,
Okay, what would you do here?
I don't know.
Would you just call? Or
I just
would you
think it's
raise?
crazy. We have a
gonna
king
raise.
jack. See, this is the perfect scenario where I could just swap them.
Oh, you mean like swap the kings together and the
yeah,
jacks
and then you
together?
have the jacks together.
You're really stuck on this whole swapping thing.
You know, I think I'm coming up with a new type of poker where you play different tables, but you're allowed to like.
I don't think it'd be very fun because I feel.
well.
I mean, if only you could do it, that'd be cool.
No,
but-
everyone could do it too.
Okay. I'm gonna raise 9-10.
Really?
Would you raise here?
No,
You would fold.
no, I wouldn't.
You'd call.
I'd go all in.
Okay.
But now that we have another 10 right there, I'd have to bet.
I'm gonna check.
Okay, fine. Just kidding, because you do have a king and a queen there, so
And
let's be a little nit.
three-handed.
Oh, shoot. You know, somebody's got a queen.
Would you bet now? You think someone has? It's less likely that someone has a queen now that a second queen comes. Because there's only 4 queens in the deck.
Yeah, but it's way more likely that they'd win if they do have a queen.
If they have a queen, yeah, they're gonna win.
Somebody has
But
a
I
queen.
have a queen.
So let's pretend that we have a queen. But even if you don't have a queen, somebody probably has a king. Then
They
you gotta worry
could.
about the person that has a king.
I'm gonna check now when the flush completes on the river. I used that new soap we bought. It smells pretty good. Wanna smell? He bets pot. I'm just gonna fold. Just gonna fold. I'm not even gonna explain why.
What was the
My
next
voice is
card?
getting really bad.
We
The
don't
river
find
was a
out?
4. Over here? The river came the 4. It was a 4 spades. So the 3 spades came. So if he had
Oh, well.
spades.
See, now we have a 4
Yeah.
and a 10. Had we used that card on our
God,
previous,
okay.
we have a 2 pair.
It's not possible
Hey,
to
stop it.
switch cards.
Well.
I'm gonna raise small over here. 125. That's not the standard opening has like 150. How's your hair? Is it all right?
Good. So, do they know about HH exchange?
It's HHX poker.
Yeah. Do they know about that?
I don't think I've mentioned it. I think in one of the past videos.
Oh yeah. Well, check it out, guys. It's pretty cool. I use it all the time. I
No, you
upload
don't.
my Bovada hands.
What? You've learned too much. I don't know. I've caught on to too many things. All right, so I think we just bet. Did I check back? I really have not been paying attention. I don't know what happened, but we won that hand.
I'm gonna do a little online shopping over here.
Okay,
So,
that's fine. I guess we'll try to talk about poker now.
BRB, y'all.
Okay. Now I guess we'll actually try to focus on poker. I'm just going to call with the pocket 3s on the left table and flop a set, but there are 3 clubs. I'm also going to call with pocket 4s on the right table. So what are you shopping for? Boots? This is kind of an interesting spot. He
Christmas.
leads out over pot on the left side. I'm gonna start with a call. And I'm gonna bet on this. Okay, I'm gonna try to. I guess we're betting 150. He quickly checks to us on this 10 on the turn. I'm gonna start with a bet. I think he's calling with plenty of hands we are beating, such as clubs. I'm gonna bet on this right table as well for value. And we do have equity with the gut shot in case we need that. Or the full house, I should say, if his 4 comes over 2. He quickly calls. King on the river is not the prettiest of cards for us. I'm going to check back if he checks to us. I feel like he could have plenty of kings in his range. With cards like ace king or any random king high, ace highs that call twice. And we do win. Not that king's in his range, not that kings make up a lot of his range, but I just don't see as much value because I think all the draws and stuff are just giving up. if we do bet on the river, and yes, I didn't see any value in betting the river. I didn't think that many worse hands were going to call. I'm going to 3-bet the pocket kings on the left table, and call with the king jack from the small blind. King jack of hearts. Not the prettiest of flops on the left, but the ace. Ace coming when we have pocket kings. Start with a check on the right table, and I'm going to start with a c-bet on the left. Wow, my voice is getting really bad. I might have to stop talking.
Oh no.
I might have to do the rest of the movie. Or maybe you're going to have to take over.
I might have to take over.
Oh, God.
Alexi, take over. Dun, dun, dun. All right, guys. We're going to go all in with this 2-4, you know. I know the board says king, a, jack, but, you know, 2-4 could still win. And then watch me win, because then a 2-4 will come up on the board. And winner, winner, chicken dinner over here.
That'd be nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you call over here, or would you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, let's try limping.
Let's give them something to watch. Let's get some action going.
I think I mentioned that in one of the other videos that I feel like it's easier just to play a lot more hands, because then you don't have to worry about having to talk about anything. You just can talk about poker.
Right.
And give us something to watch. I'm just going to fold 7-8. And I'm just going to fold now after being raised behind and re-raised. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I can talk anymore. I'm going to have to make this short. It's already been 20 minutes, though.
Oh, wow.
But we're losing. I don't like to quit losing. I'm going to fold queen 4. I'm going to raise queen 10. Sorry. Can't even talk right now. I'm going to save the day. Raising 9-10. Flop top pair on this left table versus the small blind and big blind, who both call pre-flop.
Do you want one now or after?
Oh, the flop is straight over here on the right. That's always nice to see. I'm going to start with a bet. I'm actually going to bet a little bit bigger too, I think.
Okay.
That would definitely get called by.
Let's end this.
Let's
end this with a big win.
We're ending it right now?
Oh, thought you were. I thought you were feeling sick. I mean, if we win this hand, I think we should. We should end it with a bang.
What?
Do you think the phrase...
I'm going to bet small again on this left table. I think there's... Prim, please stop. We get raised over here on the right. I'm just going to jam. I'm just going to... No,
Yeah.
wait.
Go all in or go home.
I don't know if this is right, but I'm going to raise.
Right? Go all in or go home, buddy.
Beautiful. Yes, and we win. That's easy. Nice.
Woo!
Good game. I'm going to just check back this queen. I don't know. I don't think we're getting much value if we do bet on the river, which is fine. Which is good. I don't necessarily... maybe he could have worse spades. Maybe what I'm going to have to do is do like a replay of this session where I can actually talk about hands. But no one cares. No one's even watching. It's not that big of a deal.
Wait. Stop. You mean
I mean,
nobody's watching us
I lied.
play?
I told her we had tons of fans.
Oh my gosh, you guys. My advice has been, like, awesome. You know?
Yeah. Well,
I said the lines, go all in or go home. I gave out the idea, which you guys cannot steal. All rights reserved. Because we came up with the whole idea of swapping. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Because that's going to be the next big thing in poker. You know?
That's a good idea.
Everyone's going to be tweeting about it. Everyone's going to want to get in on the action over here. But, no, I'm sorry. So wait. No one's watching?
No, I don't. We haven't had a single video view yet.
Oh, God, guys.
We're only on video 3.
Do you want to play poker? Do you want to be the next Tom Dwan? And, well, not really.
I'm the next Tom Dwan.
No one wants to be the next Tom Dwan.
Why not?
No offense to Tom Dwan, but I think everybody wants to be the next Phil.
What poker gamers do you know?
I know a lot.
Phil Helmy, that's what everyone wants to be.
Yeah. Well, he's got so many wins. And then there's Phil Ivey. He looks like Tiger Woods. I know a few poker players. Have I told you about my friend?
Give me 5.
Okay, Scott Seaver is my
Okay.
is actually my friend. So I know Scott.
He's actually your friend. Tell him the story about Scott. How do you know Scott Seaver?
You know, I met Scott while we were eating Greek food.
What was the name of that place we went
I don't know. It's right next to the
It was
Rio.
right next to the Rio. It's actually a pretty cool story.
It's not really that cool story.
Well, the context is cool because we see Scott Seaver
Yeah.
at this Greek place sitting by himself eating,
Yeah.
and it's not like it's just
He
randomly
was on
seen-
break too.
On break of what though?
The biggest game of the year. He was
on-
playing the Millionaire Maker.
No, that's the little one. The
I mean the million.
the
The
one
$1 million. The one drop.
the $1 million buy-in tournament.
Yeah. Why do they call it one drop? It sounds.
It's charity event. It's
I know, but the one drop. I'm
that's
not
the name
sure
of
I
the
like
charity.
the name. It's kind of misleading. It sounds like
It should be like many
the
drops.
one drop.
Should be many drops because it's a
No,
charity
it
that.
shouldn't be drop.
that
I don't know. I
gives-
think when I hear the word one drop, it sounds like some big man's like, I just gotta go to the bathroom and do the. I gotta go do the one drop. And I'm just like, oh.
Raise King Brain.
No.
No.
So every time I hear the one drop, I don't know why I think of like he's gotta go to the bathroom and drop the one.
Okay.
The one drop.
That's interesting.
Anyway, so Scott Seaver was playing one of the biggest games of probably his career. I don't know, maybe, probably. I mean,
Probably,
it is a big game
it's the
to go
biggest
in.
tournament, so yeah.
So he's playing that, and he just takes a break, goes and eats at the Greek place that we happen to be eating at, and he's super cool. He's super chilling. I'm really shy.
Did you go get a picture with him?
No, I'm super shy, and I was gonna go up to him, but I actually have footage if anybody wants to see because we were blogging that day, and I think we talk about that how we chickened out and didn't go up to him. So instead, I tweet him, and he tweets back saying, "What did he say?"
He said, "Next time, come say hi or something. You could be the
Yeah.
good luck charm I need."
Yeah,
I have it like memorized. This was such a big moment
and so,
for us.
So Anthony also tweets him, but he ignores
And
you.
he doesn't respond to me. I think I
And
just
then the best part
mimicked
is
what you
we
said.
saw him the very next day. We
I
parked
forgot
at the
about
Rio, and we see him getting his car from the valet.
We're like, it's just
and-
him and one other guy.
Yeah.
Right after he busted the one
yeah.
guy.
And so I see him again, and I'm just like, oh, I should go say hi to him. And
What did
then
I say? I was like,
You're
oh,
like,
it's probably...
you probably shouldn't because he's gonna think you're stalking him.
Yeah,
So
that's
then
true,
I
that's
was
true.
just like, oh, even though I wanted to go say hi to him after he told me I'm stalking him, then I know you were kidding, but all of a sudden I'm like, wait, maybe you're right. Maybe
Yeah,
he's gonna
I
think like
Right.
you saw me while I was eating yesterday, and now you're here while I'm getting my car, you stalker.
I know.
So I didn't say hi to him, but we're still friends. He tweeted me, I tweeted back, and
Just the one time.
we eat Greek food. BFFs.
We went to the same restaurant.
Sometimes has he won a bracelet? He's won a few, right? Yeah, he was
I'm
like.
not sure. He's won. I know he's won EPTs. I think.
Yeah, well, we're like BFFs.
I think he has maybe I'm not positive he has a bracelet, but he could.
He wants to. He told me he wants to. He wants to make
To
me a
hang out.
BFF bracelet just like his, and we can both wear it.
Okay.
Just kidding.
No, none of that.
Just kidding, guys. And if so, no, I'm not crazy. But yeah, so I know him. I also know
Know him.
Phil Helmuth.
We've stalked him before too.
Yeah, he was at the Aria. I've seen him a few times actually. At the Aria, both or more than twice. I think I've seen him.
We've
a few
seen
times.
him a couple times.
And then I've seen him again at the Rio.
Right.
Yeah, he was buying something from that. So I don't know the guy, but I do know that he likes that restaurant, the little chocolate restaurant next to the Aria.
The little it's like
the
Jean-Philippe or whatever.
Jean de France. I don't know what it is, but he loves that place because I've seen him about 3 times there.
He's always goes there.
So I think he always goes there and gets himself a treat or something.
Yeah, we've seen him there a couple times, and
Mm-hmm.
we followed him. He went we followed him around. He got something there once. The first time we saw him.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
first time we
And
saw
we
him.
followed him around.
I think that was
He went out some.
The first time we saw him, I think it was pretty shocking because we're like, oh my god,
Yeah,
we're in
it
Vegas.
was-
We were there for my 21st birthday, and we're like, oh, we're in Vegas, and we see a famous poker pro for the first time.
Right, it was cool.
And then we've seen him after that, and we're just like, oh, Scott.
Yeah.
I mean, not Scott. Phil.
I'm gonna fold this
No
horse
big
because he has
deal.
nothing behind, and
Yeah.
it's a pretty big race, so I don't, not for sure other people are gonna be calling. So I'm just gonna fold the black horse. So yeah, he's actually from Palo Alto, so he's not.
Oh.
He lives pretty close to here.
He's from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
He's from there or he lives there?
He lives. I think he's from there too, but I know he lives there, like full time. He travels a lot, but
Yeah, he could probably afford it. All the rich people live in Palo Alto.
that's right. What else were we saying? So yeah, we stalked him.
Yes.
I was gonna tell you. Actually, I think it was that same trip. Earlier in that trip, it was. Was that my? I had played. I was underage when we went, so I think I was 20, so
Yeah,
I couldn't
you were.
play.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys went out to whatever concert that was, and I went and played poker because
Lil
Aria
Jon.
doesn't. Yeah, you guys went and saw Lil
Oh,
Jon.
that was terrible. Yeah. I tried to say that. Oh, jeez.
But yeah, so you were seeing Little John,
Yeah.
and
And Skrillex.
and Skrillex. I didn't get to see that, sadly, but I'm gonna call it Pocket Sixes. I went and tried to play at the Aria that night, play poker, and I did play. I had played there a couple. Whatever.
No, I know you did play. You were
But
underage,
yeah, so that was
and
that was
let
my
you play.
first time. Well, it's not like they knew I was underage.
Yeah,
they
I know
just
they
didn't card me.
didn't card you. The
gonna
card.
see
Wait,
that.
you're telling me is the Aria a card room? Kind of.
Well,
Right? It's a card. What's
They
it
have
called?
a poker room.
But isn't it called like the card room, or is that
The
different?
Aria card room.
I don't know. Never
What?
mind. I was gonna say if it's called the card room did not card you.
Okay.
Who got carded in that situation?
I don't know. What do we
They
do
got
here?
carded.
Oh my! I guess we're folding. I guess I would have folded anyways. We had an overpair. It was kind of interesting, but I mean, he easily could have had an overpair as well.
Yeah.
But we could have had the best hand. We could have been bluffed. He could have had some sort of combo draw. But back to that story.
Yeah.
That was like my first time playing poker, and I just remember being like the coolest thing ever. Not first time playing poker, but first time in a big
Right.
Vegas casino playing poker. And it was the coolest thing because like walking in, Phil Hellmuth and some other, I think he was the only like really well-known player, but we're in Ivy's room playing. So it was like the most like, I don't know, weird feeling like walking in for the first time playing, and then there's this huge name poker player sitting like
right in front of you,
100 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Probably less than 100 feet away from me,
Right.
playing poker. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, that
And
was
he's very tall.
He's really tall.
I didn't know he was that tall. I
I
was standing
really
right
tall.
behind him in line at the John whatever one time. This last time. And that's how I knew it was him, because I'm like, oh, tall guy with a cat.
His like
with a
personal
cat.
hat.
Yeah.
Oh my, you can see the dogs fighting in the background.
Yeah. Hey, come here. Come on. Come here. And no more of that.
You can probably see all the bags too, like,
Oh.
on the bed.
Stopping.
I know. I just had the urge to play. I'm gonna call with top pair over here. What happened that hand? I had pocket sixes. The flop came like 2-4-4 with two clubs, and he check raised, and I timed out. But I don't think folding is necessarily that horrible, but maybe it is really bad to fold. I don't know. We river two pair over here. I'm gonna bet. I think we have the best hand, even though, yeah, he slowed down once the flush came on the turn. Not that.
Yeah.
That's the only.
So
call?
far, I think we've gotten lucky on the hands that we have won. Like king and like just now,
Well,
and then the other one.
I think we would have won. We were winning this no matter what on the right table.
Yeah.
If he had, there's no way we were.
Right.
We had the best hand, but like, I mean, we were lucky to flop a straight. Yeah.
Right.
I agree with you there.
Okay.
So somehow we're actually up. Well, I mean, obviously we're up. We won that huge hand. And I think raising that flop was fine because, like exactly, I think in the last video I had a hand similar to that where I flopped three of a kind and I 3-bet on the flop, which is where I bet he raised, and then instead of me just calling, I raised.
Raised again.
And like exactly in this case, not to be like specifically results oriented, but like how the ace came on the turn, which would have brought 4 to the straight. So I doubt he's as likely to just put all of his money in once there's 4 to a straight and an ace out there. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say about that. I'm gonna raise ace king on the left. So how's your poker experience going?
It's going.
going great.
It's actually very good. Okay.
These dogs
Dog.
are crazy.
I cannot wait for this stream to be over because I'm about to go beat some
No,
puppy
you're not.
fur.
Shut up. You can't say that.
Why I oughta.
We have too
You're
many
first,
fans.
little
All
one.
of our fans are dog lovers.
Yeah. Well, if you are, IKEA dog toys. Okay, no
They're not dog.
scratching.
They're just
those
normal.
little paws
Oh,
of yours. Okay, this is a crazy, crazy rare breed wolf, half tiger. She was also mixed with piranha teeth.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Skinny,
She's
stop.
genetically
Just
modified
say
to
hi.
have piranha teeth and claws of a tiger. She breathes kind of like a
She does have like a
Like a
breathing
hog?
problem, I think. Like a hog. Do you have experience with hogs?
it's kind of like zombie,
She
like
has,
a hog
She
zombie.
has like dog asthma.
Yeah.
If that's a thing.
She's allergic to humans.
Allergic to humans.
I think so. She's always all clogged up in there. I sometimes do you ever think I want to grab one of those like baby squeeze things, the little round thing, and then it has you put it in the baby's nose and you suck all the boogers out.
Oh.
I think that we might.
Kind of like the turkey thing, where you like do.
Yeah, it looks just like the turkey.
It's called like
thing,
a
but it's
baster or something like that. Baster.
right.
I'm just gonna check back again over there. Dude, this video's got to be horrible from a poker standpoint.
Oh gosh.
I don't even know what's going on. Although I can't say I haven't either of the other videos I've shot so far.
Mhm.
It's very frustrating trying to play with the camera on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's
What do you
just
mean?
weird. I think maybe it's more just me like having to talk about. Like I never have talked about poker really.
Mhm.
So.
Well, it's good practice. You start doing
Yeah.
it, and then before you.
Yeah,
know
I was
it.
saying I think even if you are a poker player trying to
Right.
get better
Mhm.
and don't have like any intentions of. Do I just call here? No, I should probably. I'm gonna make a raise.
Do you ever like? I don't know.
Just to talk about your thoughts and practice
Yeah.
talking about your thoughts, and then you can hear them back too, so you can critique yourself on what you've said.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. Like, I talk to myself all the time.
Okay. Whoa.
Getting
I don't know
deep
what you
here.
said.
No, seriously, before you guys freak out and try to put
Like
me in
out
that house,
loud or in your head?
Yeah, no, out loud too.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know that in math, when I'm doing math, I don't even notice it, but I'm just like, okay, the integral of this and with respect to that,
Oh,
yada yada,
fancy
and I'm
math.
like, well, no, I'm just thinking like any math, I'm just like doing math, and I'm just like, okay, yada yada yada, and I'm saying it out loud as I'm writing it. For some reason, it helps me process it.
Right.
But then I like look next door, and someone's
Looks
like,
next door.
look next to me, and then I'll see somebody like
Looking at you like, what the hell are you
looking at
talking
me
about?
like, girl, shut up. And then I'm just like, oh, might be.
Talking out loud again.
Yeah, I mean, it
Crazy
kind of
Lexi.
helps me. Not that I'm always talking to myself, but I feel like I do find myself like, okay, do this, do that, do this to myself, and sometimes I will say it out loud without even realizing it.
And then everyone
And
thinks you're crazy.
so I think that if you talk to yourself, this might be easier because you're just kind of like
if you have
saying your
experience.
thoughts out loud.
So like if you were filming
Yeah,
this, you'd probably be
exactly.
doing just
I'd
fine.
be like, okay, well, you know that I pretend
Wait, okay. Well, I don't know if you want this.
I
I
role
know I said no one watches this.
I
But...
role play like with
Wait, what?
no, like, when I'm doing my homework or I'm studying, definitely when I'm studying and I'm like, okay, I got a final coming up, I have to study, and it's math, it's always math, I'll pretend I'm a teacher, kind of, and I'll be like, all right, class, today we're going to learn about whatever I'm learning, and then I'll be like, no, Alexis, you're not, this, first, I tell myself steps, so it's weird, I know, but I can't be the only person out there that's like, I don't know, I pretend I'm like, forget it. This
Yeah,
sounds so weird,
No,
but it's really
it is
not. Like,
weird, but
you've heard me, I'll be
it's
like,
fine.
all right, first, what you do here, I can't remember anything right now in math, but basically I'll,
Yeah.
break down the steps.
That's fine. That's probably a good Good technique.
Yeah.
And then when you're taking the test, I'm sure you're...
Sometimes I'll recall my stupid thoughts. Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember I made some kind of thing up about this, and then I'll kind of remember. I don't know. Never mind. Cool. That sounds so weird. But...
Well, it's staying. We're not going to edit this at all.
It sounds so much weirder than it is, though. It's like... No,
it's fine. I think I know what you mean. I call it the pocket sixes. You just talk to yourself a lot. Yeah. You sing in the shower, too?
Who doesn't?
I usually don't. I'll sing when I'm driving sometimes.
You know, I not only sing, I also dance when I'm showering.
When you're showering? It's pretty dangerous, isn't it?
No.
Do I just fold these 10 here? I'm going to call.
Okay.
Why not, right?
Sure.
It's just mine.
Why not? What can you lose? Okay, so see how we have the 6 over there?
Yeah.
And then we have a pocket 6 over here?
Oh, that'd be nice to swap them.
Swap those bad boys,
but
I'm telling you.
Here's the only issue. What do you do when you have, like, the 6 of hearts and the 6 of hearts is out here? Can you still swap them?
Yeah, I mean, you will just, yeah, of course. What?
Of course.
It's like, what?
What's the issue?
It's kind of like, I don't know, when people
But
play
then when
poker,
they go to virtually shuffle the deck on this table, there's going to be 2 6 of hearts. And then this table is going to have...
Does that happen in real life poker? Like,
it has.
Using different poker...
I think the only place I've really heard of it, besides, like, I'm sure home games, it happens. But that's happened at the Rio a couple of times.
Yeah.
Because it's hectic during the summer for cash games.
I feel like, yeah, it'd be, like, they don't have, like, easy for a card to slip. And
right. I'm going to call with ace-9 suited. I'm going to raise with queen-jack over here. Whoa, I made it $2, I guess. Didn't intend on doing that. And I'm going to check.
Could you steal cards from the table?
You could try. They have...
What would they do? Is that like, super wrong? Let's say I'm playing a game.
Is that wrong? Would they get mad at me?
Like, an ace-2 or something, and I'm just like, alright, I'm just going to... You know, I'm over this game. Like, I'm done. And then I go to walk away, and I just kind of slip that ace in my pocket. You save it for later.
They would know.
They know.
And that'd be frowned upon, yes.
Frowned upon, like I get arrested.
They have automatic shufflers.
Right.
And the automatic shufflers count the cards.
Right.
Like, so they know, it'll like instantly know there's only 51 cards.
So they know I walked off with a card.
Well, you'd be the number one suspect if you
would they
you just
send
leave the table
after me?
I'm sure they would.
Would they?
Probably.
Think you'd get in like big old doo-doo, or would it just kind of be like a slap
I'm
on
sure
the
you
wrist?
could play it off as
what if
like...
I'm like, oh, it's souvenir.
I didn't know
I'm trying to take this as a souvenir, and then later on, when I'm back at the game, and then I see
they let you keep it. They're like, oh, okay, that's fine. You can have that card.
No, they don't catch me in this scenario.
Oh, okay.
So then later on, I'm just like, you know, I see that I have an ace-2 again, but this time I'm just going to put that 2 in my pocket, take out my ace, and then before you know it, I have pocket ace, I won the World Series, I go home with a bracelet, and they're like...
Yeah.
Actually,
it's pretty cool.
Forget it. I never said that story, just in case.
Yeah, you're going to go do it
now. I can never pull that off. Because, you know, that was a very good plan.
That was.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're going to win the World Series with one hand.
Oh, I'm just saying. You never know. It could be the final hand.
And you can't just get up and walk away. I mean, I guess you could steal, like, an ace from another table and then bring it to, like, a tournament.
Wait, what do you mean you can't just get up and walk away?
Well, I mean, like, if you're in the middle of a tournament and you just, like, get up and walk away with
what if you...
a card, just like, I'm out of here. Like, unless you lose, that's kind of silly. I don't think anyone's done that. I mean, I'm sure someone has, but... You know, like, you're in a tournament and then you get an ace and you just steal it and then walk away. Like, if you come back, you're coming back to that same seat.
Well...
I'm going to try to get it in over here. I'm perfectly fine with how short of a stack we have. I'm going to start with c-betting after I 3-bet pre-flop. He calls king on the river. I don't care.
D-gaff.
I don't care because I'm going all in. I'm going to start by just betting 950. I don't care. Call me with whatever you have.
Call me.
Okay, any faults? I mean, I guess I could have just check called, but I could be getting value from worse, I guess, by betting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to start with a bet over here. Min bet. This was limped. I limped pre-flop. What have I been doing? I just called pre-flop, but I've really good flop for us. I'm just going to fold the 10-5. Oh, another true story about the World Series. Was that the first World Series you've been to? No, that's not the first World
No.
Series you've been to. But this last summer, we went there.
Yeah, that's not my first one. It's not my first rip. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Like, well, when I was little, I used to go to the games too.
Yeah. I didn't go when I was little.
Yeah, well, I did.
But this
So maybe I
was...
should be asking you, was that your first?
Okay. It wasn't.
I know. Because we were there the year before. No, 2 years ago.
When I've been there. You didn't go the year... So, yeah, you went when I was 20. Did you go with me when I was 20? Yeah, you went, but we went separately because you went to EDC. When I was 21. My first... No, I wasn't 21 yet, was I?
I have no idea.
Because when I was 21, I just made, like, week trips by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You were
I
working.
think we've been there, though.
Yeah, we
I
definitely
remember
have.
there was another...
And then...
Or I've definitely seen the room before. The time I got my pink shirt.
Yeah, that was...
The World
Oh,
Series
you're right.
poker shirt in pink.
I think you did go with me the last time I went 2 years ago.
Yeah, we've been there before. But anyway, what's your story?
When we went by the stage in the... What room is that? The pavilion room?
The money. You're going to talk about the
Yes. They have a big
That was
statue.
a huge pile of cash. And I was just like...
She was
Yo,
freaking
like,
out.
So you walk in and they have a huge pile of cash, and if you guys have been there, you've seen it. It's just like stacks on stacks of money, like piles of money,
Fake money.
you know. And it's Vegas, you know. They have like sometimes, you know, you go to like anything else, like the MGM when they had the lions or tigers, whatever. They had the lions, and
the
you're
lions,
like,
yeah.
are those real? They're real. Or you go to I don't know, like the Bellagio Gardens, and they have these like paintings made out of flowers, and you're like, wait, are those real? And it's real.
Painting?
And,
Oh,
you know,
I
they
see.
have
Where
the
they take the
portraits,
flowers
the
and make
paintings,
portraits,
and it's just like literally a painting made of flowers. Or you go to
Sorry, the 3
whatever, the Golden Nugget, and they have a little golden nugget, and you're like, is that real?
They have a golden nugget at the Golden Nugget?
Yeah.
I've only been to the Golden Nugget once.
No, they definitely do. Or just all these places have like exotic things, and you're like, is that real? And yeah, it's real. So we walk
So
in.
Rio's just got...
So we
tons of
walk
money.
in, and it's Vegas, where everything is real, and big ass pile of cash sitting in front of us, just like, and it's even behind like the little security things. It has like the little, what's it called? The little security freaking...
Like the ropes? There's
yeah,
like a rope?
it's closed off, you know, and you know where this story is going. I think it's real. And before you start judging, it's Vegas. Everything is real, and they have a pile of cash, which makes sense. It's poker. It's money.
Yeah.
And it's roped off with a security person. So I'm thinking
there was
like...
a random...
No, they did have a random security guy
Yeah,
just
but
standing
it's-
in front of it. So I'm thinking like, that's definitely real. It's literally within my grasp. And so I'm just like, I didn't even think of stealing it. Of course not, because, you know.
She just wanted pictures.
But I'm just like.
Yeah, let's get pictures.
Because I'm just like, oh, Anthony, like.
Get the camera.
Get the camera. Like, and I'm standing right in front of it. Like, here's the money. Here's me. And I'm just like, cheesing it. You know, take a picture of me, because this is so Instagrammable. And it literally was like that pile of cash from Breaking Bad. You know, where Walter White has this huge amount of money, and I thought it was real. So I'm not really sure what the story was about, but I thought it was real.
Just gonna say that you
He's
thought it was real
telling
money,
me it's
that's all.
fake. And I was...
And it was fake.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of weird, you know?
That you thought it was real?
No, it's kind of weird that it would be fake. You think they would put real money in front of you. Why not? Okay, so it's real money when they play
When they're playing, yeah.
with the last hand, and the poker player takes a picture in front of the money, right?
Yeah, that's real money.
It was the same exact
No,
stack
this was
of
like
money.
on a stage, like on the side of the room, like...
Well, it's all staged with the
Nobody's
security
standing
guard,
there.
like... Come on. They're paying some guy to stand in front of fake money. Like, who's the...
He was just like resting on the
Right.
stairs or
So, I
something.
mean, I can't be the only person to think that's real money.
I don't know about that.
Well, why would they even hire somebody to take, hey, your job is to
He wasn't
guard...
necessarily guarding it. He was just like standing there.
He's he's
He's
like
probably
a
guarding. I don't know. He's
pile
probably
of
just
fake money.
resting. I think there were stairs. He was just sitting on the stairs.
Oh, no.
I just folded A7 on the button.
Hot
On the hot button. Hot button. I've been watching this and I'm pretty pissed because I think it's going to turn out bad because look at how laggy we are.
Yeah, we're pretty laggy.
This is going to have to be... It's kind of sad that it's laggy.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have to upgrade our system.
We are. This is probably the most bootleg thing, just using QuickTime Player. And
Hell yeah. Okay, we're going to get a studio.
Two separate recordings. It's like this is recording the screen and then this
Yeah.
is... I'm not even going to use this. This is just... You just press record so that like all the little buttons go away. But it works.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need a haircut. I was noticing I think I cut my hair bad last time because in the mirror at the mall I saw like a patch of hair that's like it's like standing up but it's not standing. It's I'm gonna just try I'm just gonna try calling.
What about with this?
Can't be the
King
worst
7?
thing we've done this video.
Can't be.
I'm gonna fold.
Fold. That might be the worst.
He's
thing
in the
you've done
hot
in
button
this
right now.
Video.
He's feeling good.
All right, we got a 6, 7.
What's your favorite
9,
number?
10. We need an 8.
What's your favorite number?
7. $1.07.
Yeah.
Ooh! It's getting
good.
steamy up in here. It's real real cray.
Let's try this.
So
We get called twice.
5,
Quickly
6,
called.
7,
Club on the river, not the
2.
prettiest card, but he checks.
Well,
So could we
got
get
a
value
10.
from worse? I think I'm just gonna check.
Sure.
I feel like he's probably
I
like, just
support
donking
you.
out, shoving if he has the flush.
Donking out.
That's like when they bet into you.
No. He
I could
sure
be
is
using this.
donking out.
I
Oh, that sounds weird.
He's not calling if we bet.
Poker linger. Poker lingo's kind of weird.
It's cool.
It's cool. Just like that.
What were you
one
saying where
drop.
you had to breathe like an old man when you say it or something like that?
Oh gosh, no. It's up in her.
Up in her. Gotta
say
fall the far through.
Football player about to chest
I
bump
kind of want to
somebody
call.
else.
He doesn't have that much behind. Just gonna fold. I guess it's a pretty hand though. Oh, it's a nice move.
About to go out.
Where'd you learn that one? Fold the 9-4.
From movies, from shows. I don't know. They always do it. It's like a yawn. Hi, puppy. Hi.
Oh, this is Frodo. I don't think Frodo's made an appearance. Oh, he was sleeping on the background once.
He's right there.
All right, if we get even on this left table, I'm gonna end it.
Okay, peace.
So we need $5 more on this table.
9, 6.
Should we just fold? Ooh, I got like fur all over me. It's from Frodo.
Furry dogs. Furry dogs. Okay, 3 ace. I have a hot feeling. I have a for real serious.
You want to know about that half? Oh, I guess we can call. I was gonna.
Yeah,
fold,
I mean, no, don't fold.
We're getting 5
I think we're
odds,
gonna
so.
get an
queen?
ace. We're gonna get an
A
A.
queen. We want a queen.
We can get a queen too.
We just want one. Or else we all have the same hand. Because if a queen and an ace game, we'd all have a straight. Okay, Frodo. Hi. Should we call?
Yeah, just call.
I think it's stupid to call.
No, just
I don't like this spot.
go for it. This is my hand.
Oh my god. We're never gonna get even though. Oh my god. You're a saint. You see what happened?
Yeah, I know.
Should we go for the big check raise? Or should we just bet? I'm gonna check. Let's play deceiving. I mean, if a heart comes, I'm gonna cry. If he checks and then a heart comes. It didn't. All right, what would you do? What would you bet here? Fudge.
Bet whatever you want.
Like more than? No, that's gonna be
I don't
obvious.
know.
How about like?
He's already in.
How
What's
about
he
like
gonna
4?
do?
There's 2 people in there. 450. Is that too big? That's probably way too big.
God, it's $4.
It's 4 bucks. I should have bet 407.
I'd bet $10.
Quickly folds. Come on, call with
Go
the
all
wilds.
baller.
I mean, they could probably call with 9s maybe if they had a 9, or if he for some reason had like 2 pair. And, I don't know. Whatever. I don't think he's necessarily calling anything on that river. Maybe if I bet really small and he has something like 2 pair or a pair.
I don't know. I have no
Gonna fold.
idea. I
Oh,
wasn't
we're really close now. Good job.
I know. I told you.
We just need $1.30.
That's it. You're not gonna get it with that hand. Mm-mm.
Not today.
Not today. So you
How's
go
this
learn
been going?
today.
Wow. 56 minutes.
Holy
Holy tamale.
tamales.
We can't break this up though. Normally I think I'd try to break this up into smaller, but I think I'd just let it. I just put the previous 5 videos. I just put them to import at overnight,
Okay.
and I woke up and they still weren't all uploaded.
Wow.
But quickly, like 3 hours later, they were fine after waking up. No, you getting tired? Are we boring?
I'm tired.
Poker's boring.
No.
Could you ever see yourself playing poker or like trying to get better at poker?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
We gotta play that one.
We're on the hot button. Should we play this one?
I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't know. I think I'm quite a lucky person. I'm pretty lucky, I think.
Yeah, you.
I
won
definitely
that hand
am.
over
I'm
there.
pretty lucky. Like anytime I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but I am. I would like to say I'm pretty lucky at
Okay,
things.
you're lucky in general. Yeah.
In general, yeah. When I play things like when I play poker, I tend to win. The few times I've won.
Never beat me.
I have, and just at
I
things.
have.
And I mean, I don't know. I'm like I think I sometimes do consider
Then you
it.
should play.
I think it'd be
You
fun. I think because I'm really good
just
at,
gonna call
but I think I'd be better
photo
at
stuff.
live poker just because I get really nervous around people, but I
Yeah.
think I'm pretty good at like reading people.
Uh-huh.
You know?
The only bad thing with live poker is that
Yeah.
it's a lot more expensive.
Right.
Like the smallest game is like 1-2.
Right.
So
Yeah.
to be learning it, it's hard to do.
Right.
Unless you're like loaded. I mean,
Right. But
I'm just
I
gonna check again with the pocket
think,
twos. We could definitely have the best hand, but I'm not gonna bet. I'm gonna check again. He could have like 3s or 4s, and that's gonna be sad to see. 9s, yeah. Maybe he folds if I play that differently, and we fold 10-8
Yeah.
over here.
So anyway, I think I could. I think I have pretty good intuition about people, and if that matters, and then I'm pretty lucky, as well as I don't know.
That'd go.
I think I could, but
That'd
I'm
be
not
cool to
sure.
see. We could try to prove if you could see if there's really any skill to poker. Or
I'm
if
sure
it's
there
all
is.
luck.
No, I'm sure it's a lot of skill.
We've
Well,
been
it is.
demonstrating that today, haven't we?
Well, I think this game has been, I don't know.
Not so good. Even though we're winning, isn't that crazy? See, you can play like shit and you can still win. We're up like $50 almost, or more than $50.
Are we?
Barely.
We're up? I
Yeah, we're
didn't
up
know.
50. We won that hand with when we flopped the straight.
Is this real money? Is it play money?
This is real money.
What?
I'm gonna bet it. Oh, that's kind of a weird card.
I think we should end it at an hour. I don't think we should go over
I think
an hour.
the only thing I think I'm just gonna check. God, I don't,
We
I
already
think I
went
should've been
over.
well, no, because was like rolling before we started filming
Oh,
for a
okay.
while. I'm just gonna check on the left table too. Oh, and he bets big. God damn it.
Whoa, language. Language. We're gonna
He
beat
bets pot
that
on the
out.
straight
I
table.
hope.
I think I'm just gonna fold. I mean the hearts do miss, but
You think you're gonna fold this one with a king?
yeah.
What do you think? Why? Because you think they
Could
might
have a
have
nine.
9.
Yeah, I just think he did have
Yeah,
a 9.
he did.
God, lucky fold. Look at that. Just because I feel like when people pot it like that, it's not.
Right.
Like I don't think he's bluffing that often. Yeah, I think we could talk in
Sorry.
depth about
I'm
that. hand.
yawning.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Now we have the 9s. Who's got the 9s now? We had the 9s.
Oh, but there was something I all in on that hand, wasn't there? Yeah, there was. That's why we got to see his hand. I was gonna say that's so nice of him to show. Oh, I need a bet over here. I need a C bet. Do you know what a C bet is?
No.
It's when stands for continuation bet. So if you raise pre-flop, and then you bet again once the flop comes, it'd be like a continuation bet.
Hi. Hi,
Kinda suck
puppy.
at explaining
Frodo.
shit. I'm just gonna check now that I have a pair. with club cards. I'm gonna call with the king queen on the right table. God, we're just getting.
Are we getting good hands here?
No, we're getting Willy Wonka tongue.
Willy Wonka tongs.
I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna fold. Just
Oh,
made
man.
6. I'm gonna call.
Well, that's good.
Good.
I think Willy Wonka Tonka is good because we want that golden ticket. I got the golden ticket.
I was always scared of that movie as a kid.
The Oompa Loompas, right? They're kind of weird.
The whole thing, dude. His uncle's kind of creepy too.
What? His uncle's kind of cool.
No, dude.
I mean, it is kind of weird
Well,
how
I think there's multiple versions
all
of
the
it, but-
grandparents. Wait, what do you mean? There's multiple versions of
Well, I
them?
think isn't there like an older version that it was like remade when
Yeah,
we were
it was
young?
remade. No. We weren't young when it was remade. It was remade
Oh, well.
with the with Johnny Depp. Have you seen the Johnny Depp
Oh,
version?
I don't even think I've even seen that version.
Yeah, it's called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I think.
Isn't that what the first one was called?
No, it's
Willy
Willy
Wonka
Wonka
and
and the Chocolate Factory. I'm not sure. But, I mean, yeah, Willy Wonka is actually a scary movie, kind of. Well, it's not, but it's scary along the lines of, what's the other one that's scary? The Wizard of Oz. Some people find that scary.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I don't remember either, but I remember some people find it scary. Willy Wonka is kind of creepy, with the Oompa Loompas. Wait.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Oompa.
Oh yeah.
Oompa dee doo. Da ba da 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 dum ba dum dum. I don't know. And then they go down this tunnel thing, and then Willy Wonka's just like talking, and he's like this, and then the lights turn on and
He's
off.
kind of an asshole, isn't he?
He's kind of
The
weird.
dude, like the main guy, the chocolate factory owner person, right?
Yeah, I think so. He's kind of weird, and then just kind of doesn't really. I don't know.
He's-
I know there's this one girl who she's like the brat kid and something,
Yeah,
and
I
she
remember that.
chews gum or something, and then or blueberries. I don't know
Dude,
what she
can we
does,
bet
but
here for, I think we have to bet again on this room. Sorry.
yeah, just go.
She
She
has to-
turns like blue or purple, and then she starts getting really big, really big,
Yeah,
really
yeah,
big,
yeah,
like she's
yeah.
gonna blow up. And then the Oompa Loompas come, and then they have to roll her out. And I thought
Yeah.
that was kind of creepy. But definitely the tunnel scene where they're going down a tunnel, and it's like super fast, and he's like saying nonsense, and he's like looking at the camera, like super monotone.
Yeah, I remember.
For not watching this movie anytime.
You know a lot about it.
I remember it being scary when I was
So,
young.
what version did you see? You didn't see the Johnny Depp
There's
one,
not
right?
many versions.
Okay, well, the Johnny
There's
Depp
the
one.
one Willy Wonka that we saw when we were young.
Okay.
And then when we were about old, I don't know how old we were, but definitely like past middle school or high school, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The new one came
How
out.
old are you now? Do you want to tell everyone?
No.
Okay. Keep it a secret.
I'm this many
4.
times a lot. I'm a lot. Don't worry about it. It's none of your
I'm gonna
business.
call. I don't want to lose our profit over here though. We'll play passively.
Yeah. Old
Or
enough.
Passively. is that
Old
right?
enough.
Old enough.
Old enough.
Can you drive? As of this year.
As of many years.
Can
I
you
own
drink
a car. I can
in
drink.
Europe?
I can drink anywhere.
Okay. All right. So you're over 21.
Hell yeah. So are you. We've talked about this. We went to Vegas for my 21st.
Oh, that's right. And I said like we went 2 years ago. So.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
And when I wasn't 20. But no, it had to be 3 years ago when I wasn't 21.
Yeah.
Because I'm. Yeah. 20.
I'm 24. I'm a 24-year-old
Gal.
gal from SoCal.
Shit.
Shoot.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we ended up winning over here. I don't know. I don't remember the hand we won with. Oh, the ace king, right?
I don't know. I haven't.
He folded the river, I think.
I'm actually looking, but I'm not really taking in information.
I mentioned that in one of my other videos. I like look at this and I'm
Yeah,
staring.
and I'm just like.
It's weird. I think it's like mentally you're so focused on filming,
talking.
even though it's like
Right.
not that big of a deal.
Right.
But I don't know. I mentioned that. Yeah, like I'll look. I'm like staring at this ace 4, and like if I was normally just playing, I would just click 4 now right away.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's weird.
Definitely. I think definitely if you're watching, it's easier to keep track of what you're doing. But when you're talking and
Right. Yeah. Like if people.
and I get distracted because
just
I keep
folded
looking
ace
at the camera. I keep looking at this over here,
Mhm.
and so I look at the tables, but I feel like I'm looking right between the tables, not looking.
I don't know. That's
Yeah,
weird. I
it's-
agree with you.
Yeah, I'm sure with time you'll like get used to.
But it's weird. Like if you were watching this video, like, you know, it's easy to point out like.
Right, it's super like okay.
What the fuck's going on? What is he doing?
Same with talking. I'm sure if we were to watch this back,
Like all that stories where
I'm
you
sure
like talking to yourself.
I'm sure there's times when we're both talking about
I'm just gonna call it the time
different
to
things
try
that
that.
we're
That worked
unaware.
earlier.
Like right now,
Yeah.
like we're not talking about the same thing, and
Like, oh,
we're
yeah.
talking,
It
but
worked
we're not
earlier.
talking together.
I called it worked earlier.
Yeah, and I'm talking about something else.
Talking to yourself. We know you're
Yeah.
pretty good at that.
Of course. Who isn't?
Just kidding. I'm just gonna check. Alright, I was gonna start talking about Bath and Body Works, but we'll have to save that for a later date because we're over.
Do you guys want to see our Bath and Body Works haul?
I don't think they do.
Really?
We don't have time for that.
It's not that type of audience. You mean these people don't care about?
I have a very
sweet
special
pea
audience.
Foaming.
Yeah, why don't you just tell them?
Okay.
What did you do? You don't have to show them.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, she's gonna show you guys anyways. Just gonna fold the King 3 and fold the 10 Jack.
It's really heavy.
Yeah, it is. I had to carry that all through the wall. They had a really good sale today at Bath and Body Works. They had.
Yes.
I don't know if it's really good sale. Dude.
Well,
how was any sale at Bath and Body Works good? But
we bought 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10
hand soaps.
hand soaps.
They had hand soaps for $2.50 each. Which they're normally how much? $6.50.
I have no idea. $6.50, yeah. And they smell amazing.
Amazing. Oh, I already put one in the bathroom too.
Oh, yeah.
So
So we bought more than 10. We
Wow,
put
that's
the.
crazy. It was only-
we bought it like a winter.
it was a winter, like fresh snow or something. Snow,
so
winter, or
that
something.
when you wash your hands, they smell like winter.
It still kind of smells like winter.
Yeah. And I also bought. Hold on. Oh, actually, I haven't told you this story. Hold on.
I think we're gonna have to break this video up.
Wait, I don't see.
Oh,
I
you
don't
took
see
one in
my
Tony's
other
room. Remember you took it into my dad's room.
Oh, maybe I put it here. I don't think I took it in there because I was telling him he needs to clip it on his pants. Anyway, so I bought a car freshener, and I haven't told you this story. My coworker, she drives the same car that I have, a 2010 Corolla Toyota. Shitty car. No, just kidding. Well, it's not that nice. But
Perfectly fine car.
she has the same car, and I mentioned to her, I think I left the window probably rolled down or something because my car stinks. It's so bad. I can't even. We've been using his car now because my car stinks. It smells like rotten salt water with milk or something. Terrible, horrible smell. Something you do not want to be in, especially when the car is all closed off and all that smell is just like cooking in there or something. It's gross. It's disgusting. So I mentioned it to her, like, oh, I think when it rained, I might have left my window down, which I don't think I did, because I checked that same day. I was like, oh, what happened? Did I leave my window down? And I checked all the windows that were rolled up. So something happened that my car smells really bad. And she was telling me, that's weird. I just took my car in to get washed because the smell was terrible. So she's like, I thought my baby, she has a baby. She's like, I thought my baby spilled milk or something. Because she's like, it smelled like rotten something. Something was rotting in my car. But she smelled the seats and she couldn't figure out what it was
I
smelled
couldn't
bad.
find where the smell was coming from.
But she's like, my baby hasn't been in my car in so long that it didn't really make sense. But she said all of a sudden, her car started smelling bad. And then my car is also smelling bad. And this was last week for her. And my car started smelling bad last week as well. So then we're thinking like, Toyota, is it a Toyota thing that all of a sudden your car starts
5
smelling?
years in.
No, it was
like only
weird though. But
4.
I mean, it would a coincidence that her car also started stinking, and she said it was really bad. She had to take it in, and I don't have a baby to be spilling milk. And she really thought it was that, but she's like, now that you mention it, I'm not really sure And I'm pretty sure it was probably something happened in there, but I'm just saying that is quite a coinkydink that both of our cars stink. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is because I didn't spill anything. I don't know. I have no idea what made my car smell so bad all of a sudden. So anyway, do you think it's interesting that her car?
Yeah, that is. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna Google that actually. Hold on. Stinky.
All right. Well, hold on. We're gonna end this pretty soon here.
Oh, okay.
Or you want to tell? Okay,
No,
go ahead.
it's fine.
No, Google.
We can end it.
We can't leave it unsolved. Our
The
fans
mystery, the Toyota Corolla
aren't gonna be
stink
happy.
mystery.
I'm just gonna check. I guess. Burr in my mouth. Just going to check again. And checks quickly. Checking again. A wonderful hand over here on the left. Just going to fold on the right. Interesting point by him. I guess that's fine. Can't even raise blue
Okay,
right
why use Toyota service centers?
Well, you wouldn't use just any
Okay, why use
plumber,
Toyota
would
service
you?
centers?
Well, you wouldn't use just any
What is that?
plumber, would
That's
you?
your TV.
Oh.
It's probably just turn the just mute it. There you go.
No.
Or not. Just gonna fold this king then, I guess, after a bump. Sitting out. What a dog show.
It's a common problem. At least two of the Corollas of my friends.
No, what does it say? Read it verbatim, please.
It's like it is what it wrote. It's a common problem. At least two of the Rollas of my friends did have that problem.
The rollers.
The Rollas. We rolling in the Rolla. I
haven't heard him call that.
I've never heard that.
That's cool. I'm gonna call your call.
The Rolla.
Rolla from now on. Wow, it actually appears to be a
I
common
guess
problem.
there's a thing about mildew, mold in the
AC system.
Yeah.
Yuck. It's actually a common problem. That's crazy.
Of
hate
I have a
that so
Toyota Corolla or cars in general, but I don't know. It's something in the ductwork. The ductwork work, like duct tape.
Yeah, the duct tape system of the car.
And then someone
That's
said
crazy.
they found a dead mouse
make
in
my
their
own.
car, not inside the car, but outside the car. Don't tell me that could be a thing, because
Wait, they did what? What did they say?
Someone said it was a dead mouse.
Okay, that's probably not it.
Okay.
Try one of those air fresheners that clip on your vents.
Well, ka-ching.
Yeah,
Check.
there you go. You should be good to go now. Okay.
And their car is an '09 Corolla, so it's pretty close to mine.
Here's the 2010. Gonna 3-bet the. Do I want to? I don't want to lose any money right now. I'm just gonna call it the 4-5. I'm going to 3-bet with the pocket queens on the right. Could have just called from the hot button. He just calls behind. And now he's thinking, and he leads into us. I'm just gonna fold it.
Oh, it says to open
Why
all the
would he?
windows, which I do, and then it says to turn the heat on full blast for a few minutes, and that should burn most of it away. And try to run the system on fresh air sometimes, not the recycle air.
Okay.
Which is a thing I think you put it on
Right, the AC works better on the.
recycled air.
But it's winter. I mean.
Yeah,
not
but I
really
used to always
using
use
AC.
the fresh air, and you like the recycled air.
It's more. I think it's more powerful on the recycled.
I know, but I think now that we use the recycled,
Right, but it's it could be just like caught in this. It's caught in the system, yeah. Because it's just recycling the air. Although we did just drive back from San Diego recently,
yeah.
and I think we had it on the. Oh no, I probably turned on recycle when we got to the gross cow section.
Yeah, but it's not just when I turn the AC on because I haven't been using the AC
It's just the
lately.
car
It's
smells
just when I
now.
get in my car, and I couldn't figure out what it was. Like we smelled the seats, we smelled the floors. And it wasn't coming out of that. And I don't know. It just like the car is turned off. I don't know. It just stinks. But anyway,
Kind of sad we lost on this right table. A little bit. Still researching the problem. Alright, I'm probably going to click after. Oh, this one was just our big blind. So I'm going to click set out next big blind on this right table. And I'll do the same on the left table.
Yeah, I think it's because we recycle. We have the recycle.
So we just
there.
have to.
Yeah, because it says it's not recommended because it creates a musty smell. May develop or something.
Good to know.
I'm
Good
sure
to know.
there's someone maybe that watches this eventually someday. If you're watching,
Hopefully.
that's probably thinking like, oh well, she needs to change the human name. That's what it is. Well,
What do you have to say to that person?
if you think you can solve this problem, please let me know. I will be grateful. Tell us in the comments if there's a comment section down below. Or wherever it is, but down below, maybe.
I agree. That'd be very helpful. Alright, we're done on this left table, which we ended up making a comeback. I don't think I ever rebought. I'm pretty sure I didn't ever rebuy. And we ended up coming back and finishing for a profit on the left table. And we're going to finish with a profit on the right table as well. I wish it was over 100, but I lost that pot with pocket queens, and we are now under 100. Which is sad news. Oops, sorry. Just gonna fold, I think. Just because we're so close to the end. At an earlier time in the session, I would probably be calling there. For sure. I'm gonna open the 9-10 offsuit. Mm-hmm. You agree? Not even watching? Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
We do get called from the hot button. And that's the thing now, hot button. You started something. Oh my gosh, and we flop another straight. It was meant to be. I'm gonna start with a bet. 215. Could have made it 250. Or less. Any equivalent fonts. That's fine. Like we didn't have anything. Yes, Prem. Did I click sit out next big blind? Yes, I did. Okay, and now we're sitting out. You want to come back for the goodbye? We don't do anything special.
Okay.
we-
Well, we're going to
it
wrap
away.
this up. Wrap it
Yeah.
up.
Yep, wrap it up. Thanks for watching.
Yes, thank
If-
you guys so much.
If anybody did watch.
If anybody watches us. And if you did, thank you.
Thank you. It means
From
a
the
lot.
bottom of our hearts. Happy holidays, guys.
That's true. Christmas is just around
That's
the corner.
true. I hope you learned something. And if not,
Yeah.
well, hope you enjoyed this. Come hang out with us some other time.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
You know? Yeah.
Goodbye.